Hey everybody. Today we're taking a look at The Last of Us Part 2 on the PlayStation 4. Now, I have played through The Last of Us Part 1, and one of the things that made it a little bit unique and interesting was that it was a very tight and focused story, rather than it being a broad and spiraling open world adventure. It had a very specific story that it wanted to tell, and it was almost more like an interactive movie in its style because it was so focused in its narrative and the chapters were very tight and precise. One negative I would say though is that there were some chapters where if you didn't perform like the stealth mechanics exactly right, you'd have to keep redoing them over and over again. So that's something I'm hoping that they tweak a little bit. But I will say this game had so many settings and so many things you could customize that I think this is going to be a game that even if there's something about it specifically you don't like, you can modify it. So let's just jump right in. So go to story, new game, go with that very light challenge. I'll leave all of the settings as default. Wow, permadeath. Okay, I'm gonna leave that off for now, but that's a kind of a interesting idea. If you die, you have to start the whole game over. It's very old school. So it's been a little while since I played The Last of Us, but essentially it's kind of a zombie-style game, and what makes the main character, Elle, the girl on the box art here, kind of unique is that she was like bitten or infected, but didn't mutate. Like everyone else who's been infected for the most part has turned into a monster, but somehow she, despite being actively infected, her mutation just stopped and she maintained her sanity. And so the whole first game was about people trying to find a cure, and the main character you controlled was trying to escort her from where she was to this secret base of the Fireflies, is what they called themselves. But the twist at the end was that they just wanted to use her to create a cure, but in doing so they'd have to kill her. And so the main character is not about to have that. So it very very emotional sort of gameplay mechanic where you're just this guy trying to take care of this little girl, kind of like The Walking Dead almost.
I don't know what happened.
But I just told you what happened.
I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away.
Oh, here we go. This is a recap of what I was just saying.
You go halfway across the country with someone. She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that old cure business. Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. We found the Firefly. Because of her, they were actually going to make a cure.
It wasn't quite so clean cut, though. They'd kind of implied that they had tried doing this with several other patients.
It would kill her.
Which seemed kind of pointless.
Jesus.
Doctor?
What are you doing? I won't let you take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
Jesus Christ, Joel. What do you do?
I stopped him.
I saved her.
Yeah.
Come on, baby girl. I got you. I got you.
Cover the exit. Don't let him get away.
God damn. That's That's a lot.
That's just
Where'd
the
Ellie
highlights.
I told her they just ran some tests. I told her her immunity meant nothing.
And she believed you?
No way.
I didn't say otherwise.
We should head back.
So considering how prevalently Elle is focused as the character on the box art and whatnot, I have to imagine that I'm not going to get to play as this character for very long, though he was the primary character you controlled in the first game. Except for an incredibly messed up chapter where you did get to control Elle, and it's pretty brutal. The only satisfying thing about that is the conclusion, where you get to, basically Elle is captured, and you get to kind of fight off her capturer, and that's rather satisfying. But yeah, it again, the story that The Last of Us tells is very focused, and that's very nice for a short. You could play through it in one sitting kind of game, as opposed to a game that you have to sink 50, 60, 100 hours into to get the whole experience. So I don't know if this one is as short as the first one, or how much they've really changed, but I imagine that I won't be Joel for long, considering that the box art pretty heavily features Elle. Now, the last time we saw this Tommy character, we kind of came across his nice little base that they had set up, but we basically were told to, get out of here. So we took off, and that was when Joel was trying to get Elle to the Fireflies, of course, before he realized that their plan was to murder Elle in the process of trying to work on the cure. But again, it was kind of implied that they had tried it with several patients already, and I guess they had been making progress, but that means that they had killed other people who they had discovered immunities with, and they didn't have a cure yet. So it was like possibly Elle's death would have helped, but at the same time it could have also just been another death, and they still wouldn't have the cure. So it was kind of her death would seem almost pointless, because these apparently have tried it before with other people, and they still hadn't found that cure. So it wasn't quite as black and white as the recap made it sound. Got one. No, Troy Baker. I guess he's doing Joel.
You go on.
You sure?
Yeah. About what we were talking about earlier. I can't say I'd have done different. I'll take it to the grave if I have to.
Oh, those are some infamous last words.
I'll see you later, Tom.
That guitar sure looks like it's just floating on my back. I don't see the strap over his shoulder.
Ellie?
Jesus. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I tried knocking, but
Hey,
hey,
what's up, Joel?
just checking in. Folks are, talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
It's good.
Yeah. Tommy and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's oh shoot, now I forgot it. Something about a clock. How do you?
Joel, it's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah. I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. Just I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
I know they're supposed to feel pretty safe, but the idea that you're living in a zombie apocalypse and she had music on so loud she couldn't hear somebody coming in, it's kind of terrifying.
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Funny.
You want to hear something?
Okay.
Okay. Promise me that you won't laugh.
I won't laugh. I won't.
I'm trusting you.
Oh god, it's a rhythm game now.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. Everything I have found here, I'm not found by myself. Try and sometimes you'll succeed to make this man of me. All my stolen missing parts I've no need for any more, 'cause I believe, and I believe 'cause I can see our future days, days of you and me. There you go.
Well, that didn't suck.
I'll take what
thinks.
I can get. She's yours.
No. No. I don't know the first thing
I
about
promised that I'd teach you how to play.
this. You did.
So what do you say, tomorrow night? First lesson?
Deal.
Okay.
Man, everyone keeps saying like famous last words.
Okay.
2 days to retirement.
Do you remember the joke?
What is the downside to eating a clock? It's time consuming.
But Tish.
That's so dumb.
Yeah. Good night, kiddo.
It is nice that at least for some amount of time between, I guess, the first and second game, these characters had some brief levity, because it was one of those that every time that you think that they made some progress in the first game, something else horrible would happen. So it is nice to see, even if this has only been a week, a month, a couple of months, at least they had some pause. Oh, there we go. 4 years.
Shit. Fuck. Hey,
Morning.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
I heard you had quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being Dina. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
Oh. I thought this...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
Wow.
She was probably just trying to make you jealous. I would never... Oh, fuck, this is awkward.
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care. Get dressed.
You're the worst.
It's kind of fucked up you did that.
Get your stuff together, we're already late.
Okay, I kind of like that guy.
Smells fine.
That's pretty gross, but oh well. Alright, let's see. I see jacket. Alright, so I'm going to assume that Joel is now dead because we did a 4-year time gap and we'll find out what happened to him later. I imagine that we probably did the time jump so that way we weren't controlling her as quite so young. I don't remember exactly how old she was in the first one, so let's pretend she was 14 and now she's 18. Just throwing out numbers. But I don't remember how old she was. And kind of doing the passing of the torch between
Hey,
the
is
two
Joel up?
characters.
Got reports
Oh?
of infected
No?
up north. You sent him and Tommy out early to scout.
That sucks.
Yep. Can't imagine they got much sleep. Definitely not as much as you.
Shut up.
At least Joel's alive for now.
I was.
You got everything?
Yes.
So I am glad they got those 4 years then, because, you know,
Heads up. You're the talk of the
story
town this morning.
wouldn't exist.
What?
Let me see if I got this right. You kissed Dina,
She kissed me.
which triggered Seth to call you a not-so-nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
More of a push.
Ooh.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Oh, she had a great time.
Sounds exciting.
Staying up all night with
How many did you see? Maybe 3 in all?
Hey, so... We're okay, right?
You and me? Yeah, of course. Dina and I are done.
I know. It's just... I don't want you to think...
Ellie, we're cool. Promise.
Thanks.
This town is so lived in.
Hey, old timer. Yeah, get a good scratch.
Right, adventure. Adventure awaits.
Hey, Jesse.
Oh, hi.
What a gentleman.
No. Where's Maria?
In the back.
Excuse me.
Ellie, there you are. Come here. Seth's got something he wants to say to you.
I don't want to hear what that bigot has to say.
Do it for me, please.
Fine.
Seth. Seth, come here.
Fuck me.
Hey. Look, last night I was drinking too much.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry. Maria tells me that you and Dina are headed out. I made you some sandwiches.
Okay.
They're steak.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you be safe out there.
Yep.
I appreciate that.
What you got there?
Bigot
She made like no
sandwiches.
effort.
Smells good.
They're yours.
You sure?
It's fine.
Let me walk you out.
Okay.
I don't know, not eating because somebody is ignorant seems like a terrible idea.
When you go out, I want you to trade off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too long.
Where do I meet them?
If you go up to the Northwest Lookout, they're scheduled to arrive later today. But watch yourself. I mean, there's too many sightings of infected recently.
Of course. I was gonna check out the creek trails. I'll need someone else to cover it.
Ellie, you know the creek trails?
Not really.
Dina's done it a bunch. I'll have the two of them take it.
Well, that solves that. Ellie, can I talk to you for a sec?
So,
Look, I don't know what's going on with you and Joel.
Maria,
Guy really cares about you. And I'm sure he didn't mean to.
we're fine.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Sorry to pry.
Alright, from what I understand,
Thanks.
the
Yo,
old
Dina,
guy who she
Simon.
keeps calling a bigot.
Just give me a minute.
Can we get your girlfriend to the stables, please?
Hey, Dina. Can I talk to you?
Hey,
In
guys.
the face.
I'm tapping out. Come on. How long?
He could have thrown that right in her face.
Hey.
So is she actually the love interest? Sure looks like it.
I just want to say sorry for running off last night.
Oh, it's okay. I totally get it. I felt bad.
Why?
Because I started the whole thing, and I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all of those people.
No,
And
you were drunk. It's fine.
well, still, I don't want you to think.
No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just
You know what I love about you? How you let me finish my sentences.
all right. Well, we should probably get going.
Yeah.
Ow! What the fuck? I'm not even playing.
Cause you're a chicken? You're a chicken.
I hate this kid so much.
You want to fuck him up?
Yeah, I do.
You asked for it. You better run, you little shits. Holy shit. Get to cover. Go, go.
Okay, so this is a clever...
Suckers.
I'm on that kid.
This is a clever use of learning the...
Oh, I'm coming for you, Tiny. Eat that.
It's a clever way of learning the fighting mechanics without any actual threat.
Yeah. Oh, suck it. Don't tell your mom. No, no, no. See? Oh.
In your face.
wonder how many times I have to hit this kid.
We're winning.
I'm gonna come over there and fight you, like, for real. Ow! I know
I thought that
where
was
you
my
live,
friend
Alex.
over there.
Oh, you better
Oh no, you
hide.
got snow in your hair. I see you.
Are there 3 people? Oh, there are 3 people. I thought there was just 2.
No fair. Eat it, shrimps. Hey.
How's it feel?
No. Get her. Help me. You'll never get away with this.
Get off of her, you monsters! All right, we actually have some work to do. Scram.
Man.
I guess I asked for that, huh? Yep. Let's go.
I do like tutorials that are a little bit more integrated into the story, and that was kind of a clever way to learn how to pick up things,
Wants
how
us
to
keep
aim.
creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy.
Oh, that's nice he assigned us together. You're gonna like this route.
Morning, girls.
Morning.
Hey, ladies. I'll bring them in.
Thank you.
I tried doing that, and it wouldn't let me.
That's a good girl. Look who's here.
Thanks. Come on. All right. Hey, Shimmer.
Ah, look who decided to join us.
Yeah.
One for you. And one for you. Open it up. Settle down, children.
I wonder why she holstered it with it pointing
All
downward.
You all know the drill. Run your routes, mark your log books.
Oh, both of them
clear any
did.
infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle, you come back. Be smart about it. All right. Get going.
So we're going to immediately be overwhelmed by something we can't handle. Excellent.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to know who this is? No, her name is Woman. And Man.
What were you dreaming about?
Was I talking?
You're doing your teeth grinding thing.
Where have you been?
Grab your gear. I want to show you something.
What?
Trust me.
Come on. This way.
Okay, well now I'm controlling this person, even though I have no idea who it is.
It's cold. You sure you don't want to do this when the sun's out? And it's warmer?
No. Can't wait.
And you don't want to just tell me?
You need to see it.
What are you doing wandering around out here by yourself?
Been restless.
You too?
Feel like the farther south we go, the prettier it's gotten.
You want to keep going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
I've thought about it.
I could see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his story somehow.
Yeah, no, probably not. You did all this in the dark?
Yes. Now come on.
We keep going like this, we're gonna be tired for today's trip.
It's not that far.
Hey, is Mel okay? She seemed out of it these past few days.
She'll be fine.
You stop being weird, you're freaking me out.
I'm not being weird.
This guy's kind of being weird. No, he's
You're
definitely
breaking
being
up with
weird.
Mel?
What? No. You wish.
I've had my fill, thank you.
Ouch.
We can't all be as graceful as you.
Clearly.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
I'm trying.
Shit.
Hey. Eyes on me. Abby. Stop looking down.
I would like to know anything that is happening right now.
Do we have to go back this way?
Consider
Okay,
it
well,
an
his name is
opportunity
Owen.
to work on your fears.
How about I work my foot up your ass?
Abby,
Nice.
stop flirting.
That's a nice red joke from that 70s show.
Is this it?
We made it.
Holy shit. It's a fucking city.
Yeah.
Have you told anyone else?
Wanted you to see it first. Saw an armed patrol go from town to an outpost over there. There's a few more outposts in between. They have electricity, guns. It's a lot of people.
We can figure it out.
Okay. Assuming he's in there, how do we get to him?
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then, I don't know, maybe find a way to lure him out.
Yeah, okay. Sure, they'll be happy to offer that information up.
Well, then we make them.
Do you hear yourself?
Okay, what do you want to do? What is going on with you?
Mel's pregnant.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
When everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
We can convince him, right? I fucking knew I couldn't count on you.
Abby, I want what you want, but not at any cost. Hey.
Don't.
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. You think they'd be happy with the city, especially with a pregnant woman in the middle of the zombie apocalypse.
Lodge.
But clearly they're looking for someone. and they think that they might be in this city.
Fuck it.
No, always a good idea. She was just yelling about that other guy about going off on his own, and now she's doing the same thing. Not to mention, she's already kind of established that she's not very good at heights, so I don't know what.
I'll do the whole thing on my own.
I don't know what exactly she thinks she's going to manage when she has so much trouble with heights. Okay, that didn't work at all. Let's try again. I've been holding down L1 the whole time. Alright, give myself some space. It's the same thing I did the last 2 times, but that time it worked for some reason. I'm gonna walk off one of these cliffs.
He got Mel pregnant. Shit. You alive?
You can shoot it just to be safe. Only have 4 shots. Well, I have way more than 4 of these to deal with. But nobody moved when I started shooting, so...
Oh shit.
No, come on. I don't know if I need to do that, but I'm gonna do it. Don't know why she left the cabin with 4 rounds on her, though. Are you kidding me? Jeez. Where are all these people coming from? I don't know why she thought getting in a slap fight with a bunch of zombies was a smart idea.
My shoulder. I need to get a view.
Yeah, at least got a couple more ammo.
This is a bad idea, Abby.
Yeah, no kidding. I thought I got him. Yeah, pretty sure I got him.
Where's that lookout? Okay. It's gotta be close.
Squeezing through here. Interesting. It kind of has like a lock-on assist because I'm trying to manually aim and it keeps pushing me back down. I don't know if that's because of the difficulty or what, but it actually made it more difficult to try to pull off a more precise shot. So that might be something I need to play with in the settings. Okay, see, I definitely got him in the head. Okay, I am just mashing away on melee and it's not working. Okay.
That's how you do it.
That was kind of what I was talking about before, where it's like the game expects you to masterfully pull off stealth, and if you mess up, you can pretty easily get overwhelmed. But luckily, all of these zombies have been rather normal ones. There are a bunch of much more difficult ones to deal with. And I feel like they threw them at you faster in the first game than they have here. So this game is a little bit nicer on letting you kind of get used to the controls. It doesn't quite throw you in as heavily as the first one does. So that's something a little nicer. So I took quite a bit of damage, so one zombie can pretty quickly take you down if you can't get the upper hand on them. And I climb over the fence.
Shit.
It's definitely a little frustrating when I'm just trying to aim. Let me look at that real quick. Options, controls. Aim assist. Turn that off. And see if that makes a bigger difference. Because when I'm trying to pull off a precise hit and it's making me, the reticule, move, that's really frustrating. Let's see, it's still kind of following them. But that wasn't as hard to pull off a shot, so that definitely seemed like it helped.
Please let that be it.
Well, I've got more rounds now than I've ever had.
Where's the road? Horse tracks. Where's the patrol?
Okay. I guess we're done with those characters. Are they deliberately trying to hide the horse tracks by walking through the water? The water's gonna be freezing.
Come on. This way.
Right behind you. Do you miss being with him?
Nope, immediately getting out of the water.
With Jesse? No.
You've been together for so long.
Look, Jesse's great. I love his parents. They will always be family, but we were just on autopilot.
Okay.
Hey, how come we never talked about this stuff?
I don't know. It didn't feel... You never really talked to me about Kat.
Yeah, 'cause there isn't much to talk about.
Yow.
I got the impression that you didn't really like her.
I don't care about her one way or the other.
Okay.
No, I think she's a talented artist. I've grown to like that tattoo of yours.
Well, that's so big of you.
And I think she wasn't right for you.
Interesting.
Shut up.
Okay.
You can tie Shimmer up here.
It's a smart horse.
Hey,
You want to see something spectacular?
you're gonna point at your face, aren't you?
Nothing is that spectacular.
Oh, brother.
Come on, stupid. What do you think of this view, huh?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, this route has its perks.
Where do we sign in?
Come on.
Fuck. Who do you used to do this route with? Jesse?
Eugene.
Right. Ah, Eugene. Man, he was funny.
Oh, yeah.
Game really does not want me to go
He taught me about rewiring
first.
electronics and stuff. May we all be that sharp at 73.
May we all make it to 73.
You must be swift as a coursing river.
Sign us in.
What was this place?
It used to be a radio tower. No sign of infected. Or non-infected, for that matter. I'm seeing a
She was actually being serious
couple
about
miles
signing
out.
him in.
And there.
Come here.
All right, what do you got?
Town up ahead's our last stop. Take a look.
There's a ski lodge. That's the one on Tommy and Joel's route.
That's the one.
Anything else I'm supposed to see?
Yeah, I see that storm. Gonna have some good sledding tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
see a strip mall?
Oh, with the supermarket? No, town's past that.
There's the town. With the big tower thing?
Yep, that's where the next lookout is.
That was like the first thing I looked at. But okay, fine. Here you go.
Let's get back to the horses. Question. Were you wearing those same clothes yesterday?
They're clean.
No judgment.
It's patrol, you know. We're here to kill infected, not to look fancy.
Still look nice.
She did the sniff check on the way out. Yeah. Good enough.
Come on.
I think we should go out like Eugene.
From a stroke?
No, from old age. Like living a long
Very
life.
specific.
You? No way. Come on. You're way too reckless.
Oh, look who's talking.
Well, you'll probably die from hypothermia from wearing canvas sneakers in the snow.
I am wearing boots today. You know how you're gonna die?
Ooh, let me guess. You're gonna kill me? Did I ruin your punchline?
No. Maybe. Fuck you.
Such a potty mouth.
Hey, should we check these houses out?
Seems quiet, but we can if you want. I bet they still got supplies.
It's giving me the option for dismount, but she is running way ahead.
Fuck. The temperature dropped. Easy go. Shit.
Or moose.
What the fuck? Oh, that smell. Looks like infected did this.
How many do you think it would take to bring down a moose?
More than one. Where the hell are they?
Let's go find them.
Shouldn't we tie up the horses first? A gun. I'm out with a gun with 5 rounds. Why would I leave for a patrol with 5 rounds?
Shit. I hear
Dina,
some.
this way. It's down.
That's one. Let's see if we can get around to the back of the supermarket.
Good idea.
Okay. Medicine. Ammo, but I don't need it for the pistol. Very strange that I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have that many rounds. But I guess I'll hold on to the rifle in case I need that for something stronger later. Okay, so I can bounce between shoulders. But if I'm not aiming, I just do like a punch. And it puts me back on this perspective as soon as I'm done. Okay. Well, because it's not going to let me get over that way. That was funny. Can't get back on the horse. Guess we have to keep searching. That's a strange choice. Can't go that way. I must have missed something. She's just standing here. You know, a sound cue would have been nice to let me know that she was waiting on me. Trying to throw it.
You good?
Yeah.
Nice
So still kind of doing tutorial for me.
The way we came in was barricaded. How'd that runner get in here?
Yeah, it's a good question.
What's the most infected you've ever taken down on patrol?
It's gotta be the one I had with Joel. Dina, this way. More runners.
Let's keep it quiet.
Let's see how it goes.
I don't want it too quiet. I wanted to snipe him. Okay, so I still don't have a handle on the combat. It seems like dodging only works like it when it wants to, and they seem like they can strike much faster than you can.
We've still got to get the ones in the supermarket.
Let's keep circling the building. There's gotta be a way in.
So it does seem like at least it's more forgiving than the first one was. In the first one, if you didn't nail your stealth combat, you would just immediately fail and have to do it again. So, if nothing else, it's definitely a little bit more kind in that regard. But I still feel like I could very easily be overwhelmed and then just be dead. Game over.
Ellie, help me up there. Want to look around.
All right, go ahead.
There's a hole in the roof over there. Here.
Thanks.
Look, see?
All right, let's figure out how to get in there.
Like, why can't I go over this little tiny slump of snow? Just walk. I know the game doesn't want me to go there, but that's so silly. It's just snow. Walk up the snow.
Thought maybe we'd get lucky.
Okay, I guess we're gonna crawl instead.
Under here.
Could have easily walked around it, but sure, let's crawl under it instead. Yeah, it was so that could happen.
Ellie, are you clean?
Yeah. Just banged up.
Please die of old age and not because you get infected. I really don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
Deal.
Cool.
That's interesting. So they don't know. I guess that's just a secret. I saw that she had her arm wrapped up earlier. I didn't know if that was to cover up the infection, but then what's the story? She just has a burn she's embarrassed about? Yeah, grab some scrap. Oh, found a note. Ma'am, I'm sorry to God for what I did. I wasn't gonna hurt you. I didn't want anything from your store except for the drugs. Your husband came at me. What choice did I have? My little sister stopped feeling her feet. I needed the insulin. Everyone is hoarding the stuff. What choice did I have? I hope he survives. I'm sorry.
Anything good back there?
Actually, yeah.
Nice.
I have to keep an eye on her because I don't know where the pathing is supposed to take us. Here's the tree that she refused to walk through earlier, just so we could get ambushed.
Fuck. I know I can make that.
And running jump definitely seems like it's giving me the most trouble. It's like you have to hold them instead of running, then jumping.
I'm in.
Feels pretty counterintuitive.
Me too. Should we check for supplies?
Always.
Hey, got some alcohol.
Couple of rags. Here, fix yourself up.
Okay, so this is the tutorial on teaching you how to make medkits.
I see spores in there. Mask's on.
Got it.
And that's another interesting thing is remember that the character you're playing as, the girl, she's immune to this, but I'm guessing since she's keeping it a secret, she has to pretend she's not.
Oh, that's so sweet. All these spores mean they've been here for a while. Keep your eyes peeled for older infected.
Is this part of the supermarket?
It's funny that she's talking as if her friend wouldn't know this.
Let's get to the ground floor.
There doesn't seem to be anything in this room, but she's staying in here. I could climb on that table, but I couldn't seem to interact with that window. That didn't even help. You won't even jump for this ledge. But I did find a fast turnaround if you're holding down and push X. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and stop playing there. I've already played for over an hour and kind of gotten a feel for the game, and it does feel very similar to the first one, where it's a very tight, focused story that it's trying to tell you, and it's, you know, kind of linear. You're not really given a lot to explore, but it does have the it feels like it's going to have the same emotional, you know, heavy storytelling that the first one did, and the first one did that really well. So I don't know exactly what direction it's going in yet. I'm not 100% sure if the fact that, you know, Ellie has this immunity is going to be as big of a story arc as it was in the first one, if it's going to end up becoming information that gets out somehow, and then maybe they are mad at her that she was somehow keeping it, even though I don't know why they were keeping it or what they would hope to gain or what the story is going to advance by knowing it, because that was kind of the sole central crux of the first game, was Joel trying to get Elle to this group that he thought was trying to help her, but was really just trying to take advantage of her. So I can only assume that's why they're trying to keep it a secret, but they're in their own little safe community. You think if nothing else, everyone would want to protect that secret, but I guess, you know, zombie apocalypse, oftentimes it is the civilians that are the bigger threat than the monsters anyways. So anyways, guys, that was the first hour of The Last of Us Part 2. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a good one.